Merrill Lynch, shifting gears a bit to a somewhat unusual investment strategy, and it involves both Twitter and your money. One investor is starting a new hedge fund, and its strategy will be based in part on what you are tweeting. How exactly is this going to work? Paul Haughton is the founder and manager of Derwent Capital Markets, and he joins us from London. Thank you so much for joining us, Paul.
No problem, no problem.
Paul, tell us a little bit about this idea. It's a bit unique. You're essentially using tweets. You look at a mass number of tweets and try to figure out if there are any commonalities in terms of people's emotion, their market sentiment, and invest based upon that because it's correlated to the Dow Jones Industrial Average?
Well, yeah, it does appear that way. I mean, I'm a quantitative hedge fund manager, so I'm on constant search for alpha and trying to find a hedge and stay ahead, try and stay ahead of the market. The social media scene is something that really fascinates me, and it's only been around really since 2007 when Twitter was formed. And Johan Bollen is an academic from Indiana University who did a very interesting piece of work, and he analyzed mass tweets from 170 million Twitter users and correlated sentiment between that and the Dow Jones Industrial Average Index, and found that there was a very, very high correlation. And not just a correlation, but there was a lag of 2 to 3 days between a change in sentiment of Twitter users and a change in direction of the Dow Jones Industrial Average Index.
Paul, how do you actually find these common terms or these kind of common emotions? Do you actually have a team of people hitting the search function for words like I like the market, or I hate the market, or I'm going to sell?
Yeah, well, to be honest, that's the magic and the science behind what Johan has found and his team. And I can't really give a lot of detail into any specific keywords that we're searching for. But what I can say is it's specific mood states that we're looking for. And certain mood states in particular have a stronger correlation to the movement of the Dow Jones.
Okay. All right. And speaking of Twitter, you can follow David, Gary, and myself on the Strategy Session Twitter page day and night. It's twitter.com/CNBC Strategy. Here's what's coming up next on the Strategy Session.